Righto guys, welcome back to the channel. So pretty bloody excited this afternoon. So today the adult version of Santa Claus has arrived, and some more gear from KickAss. So just going to wander over now. I've already got it sort of half set up, but I haven't even opened it yet. So this is this is what we've got installed here for this evening. Some new gear from KickAss to put in the new car. So as I said in one of my previous videos when I was talking about the car, I wanted a portable setup. So this is my portable setup. So obviously battery box, battery, DC-DC charger, and something I can put in and out of the car pretty quickly and easily. So what we'll do now is we'll just quickly unbox it and check how it's stored. And while we do that, we might have a cold one because it's close enough to 5. It's 5 o'clock in New Zealand, so shout out to our New Zealand crew. Cheers. Oh, how good is that? Rightio, so I think I'm going to open up this parcel first. This has to be the battery box. So I'll get old faithful Stanley out, and we will cut into the box without cutting the bits and pieces on the inside. And we have in here, we have our DC-DC charger in that box. So I opted to go for the DC-DC charger that's not a part of the battery box itself. So you can buy the battery box with the DC-DC charge already connected, but I decided to go without it. I'm not too sure if I'm going to mount this on a board so I can use it in obviously the cruiser. I can take it away in the ute if I go away camp with some mates, or I'll just add this to the battery box at a later date. But I do not know what I'm going to do. So nice decent heavy bloody DC-DC charger. So it's a 25 amp 4-stage charger, and this one's all plug and play too. So while I'm rambling, it's all plug and play. It's all marked, all labelled. So even a wild person like myself, who's got not too much of an idea of electronics, you literally, I don't think you can go wrong with that. So that is awesome bit of kit. So all these KickAss things come with a bit of instructions too. So, but most of them in pretty much in blokes terms, and they're just maybe 1 or 2 pages. So easy to understand, and there's no secrets to the warranty setup. So we'll chuck that in there. Right. We've got a big bloody cable. So I got the premium plug and play dual battery system, so I'll hook that up to the main battery of the cruiser, and I'll run it all the way through, and I'll pop it just out on the offside or the passenger side of the cruiser. There's a port there. I think it's got a jack in it. There's enough room there. I can just sit that in behind there, and then when I need it, or I've got the battery in there, I can just pop that out and plug the battery in, and it'll get a charger going. So, and also got a set of the multi-Anderson plug covers, so no dust and crap get in there, which is what you want. Next piece of cool kit is the big battery box itself. So as I said before, I've got the lithium. Big lithium box. So everything's well packed, it's really good. So I'm guessing that in this box, that is the battery. We'll open up this one. I reckon this will be the lid to the battery box itself. And again, nicely wrapped up bits and pieces. Yep, she's well and truly packed well. They haven't skimped on packaging, that's for sure. So yeah, there's the lid of the battery box. I'll have to take these screws off and I'll have a quick look inside while I'm on here, but they're your main positive and negative cables, and they're bloody, I reckon they're nearly as thick as your little finger, so pretty happy with that. And on the front, you've got 6 sockets, USBs, another thing, on-off switch. So we'll actually we'll get the battery out first, and then I'll quickly whip that off and we'll have a look at that. Actually, before I forget, the main reason why I went to KickAss is I've never had a drum with them, and also like these flush mounted Anderson plugs on the rear. So obviously if you get the DC charger already mounted on the top, all these plugs are already here, but it comes with a bit of foam in there, so at a later date if I want to put it on there, it's just a matter of securing it down there, and it's all flush mounted, so nothing's sticking out the back. The only ones that will be sticking out the side are these sort of ports on the side here, but you know, I'm probably only going to really need these couple at the back. I'm going to run my fridge, jaffle maker, and some other bits and pieces of it. So it's not going to do a hell of a lot of work, but I just like the quality of KickAss, so I'm going to stick with them. Oh, it's a bit warm, buddy, unboxing all these things. I have to have another mouthful of beer. Right, the battery itself. So what's it say over the battery? It weighs 15.5 kilos. So that'll probably, I'm guessing that'll include the box and everything else, the packaging. Oh, straight off the top. Your lithium battery limited warranty. Again, she's packed well. And that's the KickAss, 120 amp hour lithium. So it's all here, all the good pieces. So that doesn't screw out, it just pulls out. So tip for players, it just pulls straight out. Anyway, I'll get a screwdriver onto that the back of that battery box lid and just have a quick look inside. But from what I've seen, it looks like quality components, nice thick components, and none of that cheap shit, thin stuff that's going to fail on you. Righto, we're inside it. That's your internal components, so yeah, nice thick cabling throughout. Everything's all fused, which is what you want. And obviously the spot there for the DC charger. I'll get the tongue twisted right soon. You can just run it straight through that hole and hook it all up and you can use it. So no, very happy indeed with the quality of the KickAss gear. So I might chuck this all back together. I'll stick the battery back in the box itself, and then we'll turn it over a quick look. Righto, so we've got it all back to, or half back together. So I've put the battery box up here. So inside the actual box itself is 4 anti-slip pads. So get the battery in there. It's not going to move. It also has a strap to extra support strap into place. So we'll stick it in. So all the screws are also included in the kit. Screws for your battery terminal, and also some screws to screw your lid down, and they're like an Allen key screw, so no one can knock your battery off unless they're going to get through some Allen keys, or they just take the whole lot. But righto, we'll see what it is straight out of the box. So master switch on, and B for on off. We are on. So straight out of the box, we're at 28%. So we're 232 hours and 4 minutes till it's empty. But that is obviously under no load. Oh, really cool, really happy with that, really impressed. So that'll fit nicely in the back of the cruiser. Also, it's got Bluetooth capability as well, so I can download it onto my phone, and obviously when I'm laying in bed over night time, I can, well, when I'm in distance, I can, yeah, check what the voltage is, but I reckon it'll be fine. So the idea with this at the moment is obviously when we're driving, it's going to charge, and I've also got the a little 50 watt KickAss solar panel that come with the power pack. I'm going to use that just to trickle charge it and just see what it is. Because as I said before, all it is going to solely run a fridge. I suppose probably charge a few phones, other bits and pieces. Not going to have a massive load on it. It's not going to be running an inverter and all that sort of stuff. The only thing time it'll probably chill a bit of power is we'll hook up the Jaffa line or the Jaffa maker over there, but I'll make sure it's in nearly fully charged. And with the sun out. But that might be another thing we can do later on. Hook the Jaffa maker up to that, and at 100%, cook a Jaffa up, and see what we end up with. But definitely another episode down the track. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that little episode, little unboxing episode. Yeah, I love KickAss gear, so I definitely buy it again. There's other makes and models out there, but I tend to keep coming back to these guys, so they've been good to me so far, and I can't complain one bit. So if you got any questions, yeah, leave a comment down below. If you don't want to leave a comment down there, you want to ask me something in private, just flick me a message on our Facebook page. And yeah, hope you got something out of it. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, that's still good as well. Just make sure you give us a like on the video, and we'll share it around with everyone else to enjoy. Cheers.